Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm sitting outside. Woohoo! There's a man over the road cutting the grass, so you'll probably hear him. And the sun was shining, but see, since I've come out, I can see some grey skies. Look, wait, you see this? Look. It was like beautiful blue skies, and now it's turning into that, so that's not a good sign. So I better just make the most of this right now. Ah. It's been ages since I've been able to get out here and sit. Good morning, lovely Emine. Good morning, Maya. Yeah, it's quite chilly, so I've got my cardigan on as well. This has just been washed, my lovely cardigan. Good morning, Navia. Good morning, sweet Angie. Good morning to you all. I'm watching the guy over the road cutting the grass. Mr. Mikey's not happy about it. You see him. Mr. Mikey's not happy someone's over the road. So, update on the wasps situation. I've wrote to the council. Good morning, Ketchut. Good morning. I've wrote to the council saying that I do have a wasp's nest in one of my bird boxes. And is that something they deal with, or if I need to pay someone to come out and fix it, I'll just need to do that. Good morning, lovely Amy. I'll just need to do that. I mean, they're okay just now. They're back there and they're doing their thing. But see, come September, the wasps go crazy. So they do, and it's my little dogs I worry about in case they're out the back and they get stung by all these wasps. Mikey, for goodness sake. Oh, here. I must apologise to everyone for my video that I put up on Saturday, because Mr. Mikey was acting up, and every time I was trying to film, he was coming in and crying and doing all sorts of stuff. So I shouted at him, I shouted, Mr. Mikey, go and lie down, like that a couple of times, and I forgot to edit it out. No, Amy, they're not bees, they're blooming wasps. Yellow jackets they're called, and they're in my bird box. And I sat for 2 days sitting watching them and going, oh, look at the lovely bees. Good morning, lovely Laura. We're here, and know how I'd said that my mum also had bees, wasps. She's also got wasps. So it's just a thing. It's a thing that's running in my family right now, you know. Wasps. So they've also got wasps, but she's got a huge big lawn garden, so she might, I don't know if she's going to leave her wasps or what she's going to do, but I need to get rid of them. I can't have them there, because, and I've got the fear, see, every time I go outside now, I've got the fear in case they get me. They can smell my fear, you see. They can smell it, I'm sure of it. Yeah, so hopefully I get something back from them today and they tell me what's going on, if they can come out and fix this for me, or I don't even know how much it would cost. I mean, how much would it cost for someone to, I don't know, about 70 quid or something? I don't know. Good morning, lovely Sky. I don't know how much it would cost, but I would need to get it done because I can't be having it. I hate killing things, I do. Even wasps, I hate killing them, but I can't run the risk of them stinging my doggies. And they do that because I remember me and my mum were talking about this morning. They had a Labrador. Oh, Angie, see, I'm frightened of them as it is. We had a black lab. There's lovely David. Good morning, lovely David. See, it's brighter now that David's in the chat. My mum and dad had a black Labrador once, and this was when, remember, I told you I stayed in a house and it was like the glen was right down and it was like a railway track and all this stuff. And obviously there's loads of wasps down there, and the dog must have dug up a wasp's nest or something like that. And he came in and he had wasps all over him. Oh, the thought. And my mum was having to pick them off his fur and everything like that, and it was terrible. He got stung a lot. They took him to the vet and everything. But I don't want my dogs to get stung mental with wasps, and they do that, especially come September when they lose their minds, and we all know they do. So, and do you know, my mum was encouraging my plan to be standing in my bedroom with the hose. Standing in my bedroom with the hose and the window open, you know, hosing the bird box, hosing it down. But that might be a disaster. I could see my bedroom getting flooded, and I could see me getting stung, and I could see the wasps still being happy in a bird box. So it's best all round if I get a professional out really to take a look at it. Yeah. Although I want to hose the box down. I do, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it to the experts. But they're bad, they're nasty to everybody, wasps, even other like bees. See if you've got bees in your garden, they'll kill the bees and all that. So it's a mercy killing. I'm going to feel bad about it. I will, even though they're wasps, I will feel bad because I don't like killing anything. But wasps, I've no time for them. I've absolutely not. Everything else is fine. Spiders, woodlice. They're all welcome. Well, they're not welcome in the house. They get ushered out nicely, ushered out the house. There we go, that's my energy drink done. Do you know what? The guys might come up the side there too. Oh, yes, yes. Especially if there's small children, that's right. But it's a tiny bird box, so I can't see it being that many. KJ, my ex-husband, used to work for the council years and years and years ago. He's in computing now, but before he was into all that, he used to work with the council doing landscape and things like that. And that's something that their job would have to deal with. If there was wasps under like underpasses and places like that, they would get called out. But this was way back in the early 90s. And they used to have wasp bombs, they called it. And they used to throw these wasp bombs into the wasp's bike. He calls them a wasp's bike, into the wasp nest. But nobody was allowed to go near it for 3 days. So that's how toxic these wasp bombs were at the time. So he knows the difference between honeybees and wasps and stuff. So on my Facebook picture, he says, that's wasps you've got, right? So he was out on Saturday to collect my son. And I says to him, he says, where's your wasp's nest? I says, it's not wasps. I says, it's bees. So he came into the bedroom and I said, there, look. And he went, they look like wasps. So he went out and he stood at the bird box and he turned around and he went, it's yellow jackets. So that's not good. So they have to go. They have to go. And then I said to my mum, yeah, it's good that he knew. I said to my mum, mind you've got bees, mum. I says, double check they're not wasps, because I've got wasps. And my dad's going, we've got bees. It's bees we've got, right? So this morning, my mum went, we've got wasps. I says, well, you need to see it. She says, I maybe just hit it down. I says, don't be hitting wasps' nests down. Hers is in a tiny bird box as well, but still, that'll anger them, and you don't want to anger wasps. Here, mind the story I told you about me hitting the wasp up at the school one time. I was an angry wasp. If you don't know the story, it was years and years ago, and it was about September. It was when school started back, and my son was in primary school, so he must have been about 8 years old, something like that. So the school bell had went, so we're all waiting on the teacher. And you know what wasps are like in school playgrounds. And this, I had a bat, right? A wasp, a fly swatter, right? But it was good for hitting wasps away. So I had that with me. So a wasp was coming towards me and I was eyeing it up and I've got the bat like that. And I hit it. I hit it as if I was like Andre Agassi like that. Oh, it was like a whack like that. And the wasp went, I could feel the impact, and it went flying through there and landed on someone else's child. And it was on them going, like that. And I was going, oh, I'm sorry, no, that. I'm saying to the mother, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I thought, it's going to be a fight today. Good morning, lovely Jacqueline. Yeah, so I mean that's a fight right there. You know what you doing hitting my way with a wasp? It was totally unintentional. And I was going, oh, I'm sorry, and all that, and it was going meow meow like that. And you shouldn't anger wasps. This wasp was angry because it got battered. Again, my friends are like, well, you can't take you anywhere. What you like? So, moral, there's my lovely open-minded. The moral of the story is, if you have to bat a wasp, make sure you know where you're batting it to. Oh, I mean, I'd have felt bad if it was my own child the wasp went on, but someone else's child, that's screaming somebody's not going to be happy with you. That person will have grew up now. They'll be 19-year-old, that person will be now, and probably scared of wasps, and it's all because of me. Oh, I've not spoke to Mrs. Doubtwater, but look, I've got my things up there, open-minded. I can't take you down the path of doom because I'll lose you, but I'll show you I'll show you some of it. Hold on. See, there's that little wind chime, and it was really going last night, and there's my wee butterfly. And there, see in there, you can see I've got the ladybirds and stuff in there. And oh, see that, I thought that was a wasp, but it wasn't. I'm paranoid now. Paranoid, I tell you. But I'm out sitting, which is great. This is a bonus, just even getting out here now. But I think it's going to rain. I think it's going to rain. The people are over, the guys are over there cutting grass, open-minded. I'm making sure they're doing a good job. See the guy going by, what you see him? Oh, he's coming up here. Oh, there's going to be mayhem. There's going to be absolute mayhem. But see? He'll be up there. Dogs won't be happy. Here, I'll turn you round, right, let's turn you round here. We'll make sure he's doing his job right. Let's see. Maybe we should go in just now. Right, we'll go in and leave the man. Right, we'll go in and leave the man to do his right, we'll come in here just now, let the man do his look, here we'll watch him from the window. Let's make sure he's doing his job right for the window. That's what we'll do. We'll come in here and do it. Look, there he's up there. Right, there's the wasps. Look, Mikey's up on the window ledge. See, it's got a platform now. Don't look at that. It's a disgrace. Mikey, come down from the window ledge. See, there's the wasps up the back now. They're up there, they're in there, the little things. For goodness sake! What's going on? Right, we'll make sure he's done a good job. Good morning, Mardy. They're ferocious Jack Russells there. Look at that spot, it's terrible. They're ferocious. Look, the toilet roll though. It come down from there. See? Once the guy finishes there, we can go back out, but see that wee bit at the side there's not mine, that's not that's the council's property right there. Look, they're keeping their eye on him. The guy must be out there going, what do they like? Yeah, they're protecting their mum for the guy cutting the grass. Anyway, I'll sit here. But I think it's, I don't know if it's going to rain. It looks as if it might rain. But at least I'm getting out to sit for a wee hour anyway. Do you know what I had to eat this morning? I don't know if you have this in America or not. I had toast cheese with tomato. So it's basically toast, right? And you cut up a tomato and you put the tomato on the toast, and then you put the cheese over the tomato, and then you put it under the grill, and then it's beautiful. So I had that this morning with some pepper on it. Mikey's on the window ledge, I can tell. He's on the window ledge. He lives dangerously. I keep telling you that. It's true. He laughs in the face of danger, Mr. Mikey. Oh. He's still at it, the wee man. I bet he's desperate to hurry up and finish there. Oh, a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, but it's lovely with tomato underneath. It really is. It's beautiful with tomato underneath. And then a nice bit of pepper ground on top. That's what I had. Not the healthiest breakfast, but it was delicious. Do you know, because I thought about it last night. Last night I thought about it. I thought, oh, do you know what I've not had for ages? Toasted cheese, we call it. And I thought, do you know, I'm going to have that in the morning when I get up. So I did. What kind of cheese? I don't know. Oh, I'll show you it. This is it. This is what they do. There's the cheese. Oh, that's awful. There we go. There we go. Cathedral City sandwich slices, mature cheddar. That was it. Lovely, lovely. Oh, and there's my pepper. My son's going to be angry in a minute, I can tell. Is the guy away? Right. Has he finished yet? I think he's still out there. Right, let's go out anyway. Let's go back out. There. I think he's just about finished anyway. Yes, he's finished. No, he's not. He's nearly done. Nice smell of fresh grass, freshly cut grass. Is he away? Aye, that's him done my bit. See, that's not my property right there, at the side there. Good morning, Callum. Although really it kinda is. I mean, I could have whatever I wanted there. Nobody would bother. But it's technically not, so the council cut that. If I want them to cut mine, they charge you. What was it, £18 or something like that? A cut. And I thought, no, I'll give my son a tenner. So my son does it for me now. But that's another thing I'm sure the wasps won't be happy with if he's up the back with the lawnmower. My goodness, you chased him away. The man's away. God forbid if any men did come to the bungalow. If any gentlemen callers or anything came, because Mr. Mike and Poppy would definitely run them out of town. But see, Mr. Mikey likes to live dangerously up on window ledges and such. Oh, yes, Mrs. Doubtwater, she pays for all of that because she likes the young men at her yard. She's out with the tea and coffee and stuff for them. She's looking for conversation pieces to talk to them about. And she's always there for fire safety checks. She's always got the firemen up there for fire safety. I've actually thought about that myself a few times. Did you hear my, open mind, did you hear my little chimes? They're lovely, aren't they? It's going to rain, guys. I'm fed up now. There I was, got the chair out and everything. The chair out. I nearly had the bikini on. Yeah, see, we've got the option whether they cut the grass or not. But as I say, it's like £18, but I can get my son to do it for a tenner, so I'm making money. I'm making money off it. Yeah, Mr. Mikey, he loves danger. Does Mr. Mikey? There, look. Away up to see the wasps. I missed what Laura said. Can I get this? Every time I try and get the chat back, I end up nearly blocking people. Oh, see it, Laura. Yes, her overgrown lawn. She likes it natural. You see her lawn. She likes some wildlife. Yep, in her lawn. Oh. Although I've heard that she's going to be trying to trim things now. Yes. I heard that on her live stream. She was going to try and... Yes. She was going to try and trim stuff down, wasn't she, with the epilator thing. That's going to be a whole story in itself, isn't it? Oh, guys, did you hear about this? Do you know, I was thinking about this, but this is somebody else's thing, right? I wouldn't say this because somebody else had wrote this on Facebook. And yes, Amy, my whole chat's odd, so we're all right. There was this lady, and she'd never put wax on before, right? So she decided to give herself a full wax job down below, right? The whole lot. She thought she would wax. So she puts the strips on and all, and she was a bit frightened and stuff like that. So she puts the strips on, and she thinks, right, I'm going to need to do it after 3, 1, 2, 3, and she rips it off, right, and the sheet came off itself, and the wax stayed down below. All the wax was all stuck down below. So she was trying to pick at it, and there's no way that it was coming off. So it was all still stuck there. So she thought, I'll need to soften it up. So she goes into a bath and she tries to get it off that way, and she ends up sticking to the bottom of the bath. It was a terrible shame for her. It was a terrible... Eventually, I think she'd used the old-fashioned way, a razor. And even then, I think she was walking about, you know, with cold things in her nether red regions for a while. But that would be me. See, if I tried to do that, that was what would happen to me. I would end up with all the wax still there. That's got to be nippy. That's got to be nippy. I've never really been into wax myself. We used to do the Nair. Can you remember that stuff? I don't know if they still do that stuff. The Nair that you used to put on, and it reeked. It was really, really stinky stuff. And that would take your hair out. I did one time get this thing. You would need to sit in a bag of frozen sprouts or peas or something, Laura. You would need to. You'd need to get one of the ring things to give to pregnant ladies that have just had babies. Yes, what a place to start. I wouldn't be starting there. That's a brave person that starts there. That's a brave person that thinks to herself, that's where I'm going to go first. So here, I did get this thing that was in Scotland called a silky mitt. This was years ago. And it was like it looked like a nail file, right? But it wasn't. And it was for doing, you know, your lip area. And not as if I've got a big problem with my lip area, you know, but there was a couple of little hairs there that I wasn't too keen on. So I thought, here, I'm getting that silky mitt and I'm going to do it. So what you do, it was like a little nail file. You just buff like this. You just buff like that. And it worked. And I was like, that was impressive. And I was telling everybody, I've got this silky mitt thing. It's an amazing thing, look. See, the next day when I woke up, I had a red moustache. It was really, really red. It was like that. It was such a red moustache like that. Right round, bright red it was. And it was sore. It was sensitive. And I remember even the heaviest of concealers still didn't. People would be looking at you. There's something different about you. I'd be walking about like this. Yeah, so I would never buy a silky mitt again. Never. Buffing it, buffed my skin away. That's what it did. It buffed the top layer of skin right off me. Good morning, Jordan. Guy's away up the back there. You'll probably see him up there now. Aye, there, you see him. He knows that he's on YouTube. You know, I mean, people can laugh. I don't know, hilarity. You don't want him to having some kind of hilarity with your bits and bobs, do you? I mean, that's going to crush your soul a little. See if someone was to laugh at it, you'd be like, come on now, stop it. Just do my, see if that ever happens, just do my excuse and Mrs. Doubtwater's excuse. We're real women. That's what it is. We're all just real women. Like, there's this thing that keeps getting at, I think it's Wish. See that site, Wish? And it's like a bikini thing. Right, I wouldn't even call it a bikini, it's a bikini thing. And it's in the shape of a V, and it comes down, it covers your bits there. And the tiny bit of fabric like that covers down below. I'm thinking, holy, I'd be out. I would be out. There was no V-shaped clothing like that that's ever going to conceal see, areas. It sounds horrible, but I'm thinking, who can wear that? Not me, not real women, not real women. It'd be terrible. I'd be all over the place. Or, see, if I did get it situated, I wouldn't be able to walk, because see, as soon as you start walking and splaying your legs, that's it. Things would happen. I definitely wouldn't go to a beach with it on, that's for sure. And swimming, there's no chance you could swim in that kind of costume. Yeah, it's like Borat's. It's like Borat's swimsuit. But it's for ladies, and there's no. I need a good bit of material. I need a reinforced bit of material down below. I used to have that for the boobies, because I had huge boobies, but not anymore. Now I don't need to wear a bra vest or anything. It's great. I mean, that's a bonus. Because I remember the troubles that I used to have in summertime, especially with having big boobs, and it'd be so hot and warm. And I remember taking your bra off and standing, you know, like under a fan like that. Oh, it's just heaven. No, I don't need to. I don't need to do that, which is good. So there you go. I don't know if we were in the gutter the day, but see, it's got to be an over 16s chat, that, because you just never know. Yeah, that's what I need, Laura. I need something like that. I need a girdle to hold my midsection in, though. You know, that's not as tight as what it should be. He's still up there, the wee man. He's doing well. So it's going to rain. It's definitely going to rain. I've got my chair out. I thought I was going to be out here for today. I was talking to my mum, and it was beautiful blue skies, and I was saying, oh, look at my blue skies, and she was showing me, you know, her blue skies, because she stays in Falkirk, so she's a wee bit away from me. So sometimes it's pouring, well, most of the time it's pouring of rain here, and they've got the sunshine. It's like a different climate altogether. But we had sunshine today, and now this is, I'll show you what we've got now. This is what we're working with now. Look at that, it's disgusting. Disgusting weather. Angie. Well, there's a few of them. There's a wee guy there too. There's a couple of guys. Yes, Amy. Yes, my mum and dad, open-minded. What a story. My mum and dad have got a little Jack Russell as well. And theirs is like poppy, because theirs is a tricolour, right? Poppy's a tricolour. And the other day, my mum was talking to me, and she'd just put out, good morning, lovely Andrea. She'd just put out bread for the birds. And you could hear this kind of squawking happening, right? So she went, oh, the seagulls have got the wee birds, the seagulls have got the birds, right? Because they've got seagulls as well. But she stays closer to the sea than what I do. So I'm in Skype to her, so I hear her go away, and I hear her opening her back door, and then I hear her shouting, good morning, Nathan. I hear her shouting to my dad, she's got a seagull, she's got a seagull. I'm laughing my head off thinking, oh God, the dog's got a seagull. So my mum comes in and she said she had the wing of a seagull, but they can be very, very vicious. I mean, especially for a wee dog, because they've got huge beaks. But the seagull managed to get away. But that just shows you that wee Jack Russells, they think they're Rottweilers. They definitely think they're Rottweilers. I mean, a seagull's about the size of Poppy. So yes, they've got a little Jack Russell. We love Jack Russells. But before that, my mum and dad always used to have Labradors. They've had a couple of golden labs and they've had a black lab as well. So, and they did have a sheepdog when I was growing up. They had a sheepdog, and her instincts were amazing. When I was going to school, she would run round me as if I was a sheep. She was never taught that, and she'd pet your feet. Mikey! Mikey! That's what he's got during my relaxing video the other day. Mikey, enough! That kind of thing. And forgot to edit it out. So you would have all been relaxing and then had me shouting in your ear, which wasn't good. I need to be more professional. What am I doing? I totally forgot. I forgot to edit it until someone had mentioned. So it's fixed now. That video's fixed. You won't get a fright. Because there is some people out there that do that though, to be nasty. The kid on it's going to be an ASMR video and you're all relaxed and then they scream. Yes, I know the difference between their barks. Right, there's Poppy away. She's got junk in her trunk. They're barking at the guy up the back there. I'm frightened in case they annoy the wasps. So, see them up the back there? You can see them. I'm hoping the wasps will be alright just now. It's not until September really that they start to get crazy. So anyway, I'm going to go. I think I'll make myself something warm now because I'm starting to get a bit chilly sitting here. So I hope you have a lovely Monday and a great start to the week. As I say, oh, do you know what I watched yesterday? You know how I like to watch Netflix? I watched The Hangover 3. I've seen it before, but I watched it again and it's not as good as the first two, isn't it? No, I was kind of disappointed. I was wanting to laugh. So I might go and watch something funny. Take my chair in because it doesn't look as if I'll be sitting out here. So thank you all so much for sitting and spending time with me on this Monday. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. And I'm going to give you a big kiss now, so pucker up everyone. I love you all. Bye everyone.